1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 14 says this, "For since we believe that Jesus died and then came back to life again, we can also believe that when Jesus returns, God will bring back with him all the Christians who have died." Now I want you to circle a really important word here. I want you to circle this word believe. The reason why we have the hope of heaven, the reason why we have this hope and this comfort is because of our trust in Jesus Christ. That's something the world doesn't have. See, the world doesn't have that. They don't even understand that. But as believers, as Christians, we have this faith, this trust. We believe in Jesus Christ. And he's the reason why we have hope. He's the reason why we have comfort. Do you understand that? Now I want to illustrate that for you with the help of a volunteer this morning. So anybody just want to jump up and help me this morning? Somebody want to volunteer? Don't be bashful. Don't be shy. All right, Tom, thanks a lot. Come on up here. Sit over in that chair. Now, Tom, that chair that you're sitting in, I want you to think of it as earth. Because we're on this earth, right? So everybody think of that chair as earth. And Tom, I want you to think of this chair as heaven. Okay? So this is where we're headed right here, heaven. Amen? Now, I know a lot of times you've probably heard this, maybe you even thought this. I thought this a long time ago. I can get to heaven all by myself. I don't need God's help. All I have to do is be a good person. Just try harder. Just be morally upright. Pray, read my Bible, maybe go to church every once in a while. You know, I can do it. I've got the strength, I've got the power, I can get to heaven all by myself. That's like Tom sitting in this chair trying to get over here to this chair all by yourself. So here's what I want you to do. You can't put your feet on the ground. All right? So get your feet off the ground. Now I want you to jump from that chair to this chair. Can't. I mean, even if you were to stand up on the chair, go ahead and stand up on the chair, Tom. Stand up on the chair. It's steel. It's metal. All right, Tom. I know Tom can do this. I believe Tom is going to break his neck. Tom, what do you think? Do you think that you could act, I mean, without knocking over equipment and everything else and killing yourself? I don't even know if I want. Would you try? How many of you would try? Look at, yeah. Those are the people who think they can get to heaven by themselves, okay? So go ahead and sit down. Go ahead and sit down. No, I'm not going to have you try, because I know the chair's going to fall over backwards. You're going to break your neck. You're going to break a leg. I'm going to have all the nerve. Your wife's going to come and help you. She might, but, you know. So, Tom, the good news is this, folks. The good news is we don't have to try. That's the good news. The reason is because God decided, a long time ago, God decided, you don't have to try to get into heaven by yourself. I'm going to send my son, Jesus Christ, to die on the cross. And so what I brought with me today is this piece of wood that I want you to think of as the cross. So Tom, stand up for a second. No, I'm not going to make him walk the high beam. You know, these people are really sick. You know what I'm telling you? These people want to see a broken leg, a broken arm. You know, let's see some blood, Pastor. Come on, right? Boy, you're the folks that when a car wreck happens, you go, right? You're the looky-loo. Yeah, I know. No. So, Tom, I'm not going to make you walk it, but I just want to illustrate this for you. This is how simple it is. Go ahead and sit right there in the middle. Put all your weight on it. There you go. Just trust in it. See, that's what we do with Jesus right there. We put all of our weight on Jesus Christ. Put all our worries on him. We put all our burdens on him. We put all of our troubles, all of our grief, all of our pain, all of our sorrow on him. Guess what? He's capable to handle it. Just like that piece of wood is able to handle Tom's weight, my weight, your weight. If I had 5 people up across here, it'd be able to handle all of it. Every one of you. That's what Jesus is able to do. Are you getting that image in your mind? Trusting in Jesus Christ. Not in ourselves to get from earth to heaven, but trusting in the cross, trusting in Jesus. That's what the cross is all about. That's what Jesus wants. Thanks, Tom. Now, this passage in 2 Timothy, I want you to look at it. 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 11. You see that in your notes? Let's read it out loud together. This is what it says. I am comforted by this truth, that when we suffer and die for Christ, it only means that we will begin living with him in heaven. Isn't that a great passage? It really is. It means, that's what it means. It means that when I die, I'm with God. I'm with the Lord. I'm in heaven. That's our comfort. That's what God has given to us. I don't know, do you have that kind of comfort today? Do you have that kind of hope? Do you have that kind of faith? See, Jesus is able to do that. He's able to give you that kind of comfort, that kind of hope, that kind of faith. If you haven't trusted in him and you're just trusting in yourself, you're never ever going to experience God's comfort in your life. This is his promise. When you trust in me, I will come alongside of you and I will comfort you.